Are you looking at resuming work after a career break? Do you feel that it is difficult to get back to work after a gap in your career? If your answer is yes, then this episode is for you.
We were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one, yeah.
My name is Ani and I'm a careerpreneur coach to women. And welcome to my program, Be Unstoppable, a series for women who want to be high achieving in all aspects of life. The best way to tackle this situation is to understand the reasons as to why it becomes difficult to get a job after a long break in your career. And that's what we're going to discuss today. The employers are usually worried that the people who have a gap in their career are technologically obsolete and they are not sure of what they really want to do. Do you know what is that one thing that comes in your way of finding your dream job? It's you. After a gap in career, it is a common tendency to feel low in confidence. So how do we tackle this? The first step is to be self-aware. When you want to resume work, you need to be first sure of what you really want to do. An important aspect to note is to ask yourself the right questions. If you ask yourself questions like, why am I not getting a job? The answer you will get is, because I am not good, because I am not worth it, because I don't have it in me to do anything. So asking yourself the right questions is the key. Spend some time with yourself and ask yourself some key questions like, where do you see yourself 3 years or 5 years from now? Have your interests changed over the last few years? Do you want to get back to a full-time job or would you want to start your own business? Don't be afraid to imagine. Don't think that if you have an experience in one field, you cannot think of getting into a completely different field. These are just mental blocks. The key here is to be honest to your own self. Once you know what is that you want, the how can be taken care of later. Get in touch with qualified professionals like coaches who will not only help you with the right set of questions, but will also help you get an answer by creating a clear action plan. Unlike the Western countries, coaching is relatively new in India. Coaches help you unlock your true potential. Look at sports coaches, fitness coaches. They help you push the bar of your performance. It's the same way. You have career coaches, life coaches. They help you accelerate your performance and help you reach the levels you always aspired to be at. So point number 2, invest in a coach. If a coach can help you get clarity and help you with the way forward, then that investment is worth it. Now, once you have figured out what you really want to do, the next step is, how will you achieve it? Don't tell your brain that I can't do this. Instead, tell yourself, I am not trained for it. Which means you will now have to train yourself and get upskilled in the field of work that you want to get into. What you tell yourself has a huge impact on the actions that you take. Now that you have realized that you are untrained to do a particular thing, you need to upskill yourself. Take time out from your daily schedule to upskill yourself. Now, as women, especially as mothers, we find it very difficult to take time out for ourselves as we have to manage home, kids, our family. So the best time is early in the morning. Start waking up early in the morning. It's simple. You will not get results without taking actions. You will have to work really hard to make your dream come true. And this stands true not only for you, but for anyone who is successful. Any success story that you see today did not happen overnight. So you are no exception. If you really want to see results, you will have to multiply your efforts by 10, which means you have to take 10 times the effort of what you are taking now. The next step is to explore opportunities. I would like to correct this and say, create your opportunities. I have often heard people saying that I reached out to so many recruitment agencies, but I am not getting calls. Reaching out to recruitment agencies, friends, and your network is good, but if you do not see anything happening, don't just get stuck to that. Look out for more opportunities. Use the power of social media. There are websites like Quora where people put in a lot of queries. You can research on those questions basis your field of work and start sharing your perspective. If you do this consistently, you will soon find yourself leading and dominating those discussions. The key here is consistency. LinkedIn is another professional networking site that you can leverage to your benefit. Start posting your thoughts on your subject daily. LinkedIn is one of the most prominent professional networking sites used by all recruiters. So, the more active you are on LinkedIn, the more chances of you being found out by the recruiters. And when I say posts, it means you sharing your perspective on your subject. Now, if the next thing that comes in your mind is, oh, I am not good at writing, then just tell yourself, it is not that I'm not good, it is simply that I'm not trained to write, which means you need to take some more efforts to enhance your writing skills. Begin with just writing 2 or 3 lines on your subject, on your area of interest or the field that you want to get into. If you do this consistently, you will see improvement in your writing skills too. The idea here is to position yourself as an expert in your field. And the more you share your thoughts, the more you share your ideas and perspective on your subject, the more confident you will become. You can also pick up freelancing opportunities. Initially, do not think about money. The objective is to get hands-on experience. Now, these are some of the many ways of creating your own opportunities. There are many more ways and techniques that can help you create your opportunities. All it requires is being clear of what you really want. Once you are clear with that, take massive actions. And if required, take some professional guidance. In case you want to learn more or need some professional guidance, reach out to my team on the number below. Whenever you are stuck in life and you see a dead end, you have 2 choices. First, to take a U-turn, which means to run away from the situation. And second, to break that wall and push through. And if you go with choice number 2, that is exactly those moments that create your success stories. So think about it. Which is the choice that you would want to go with? I am Ani, and I'm on a mission to transform lives of 1 million women, especially mothers who are equally passionate about their dreams, their career, as they are about motherhood.